Go.
Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm David Byers and I'm a wood turner. I like to take unusual pieces of wood and I blend epoxy resin with it to create bowls and platters and wine stoppers and anything else that I can turn on the lathe that I think is going to turn into a beautiful piece of art when I get finished. I'm really excited about this week. A woodworker friend of mine was using Boxelder to make some cutting boards, and the pieces that he could not use, he passed on to me. So I've got some Boxelder that's got some beautiful striations in it, really deep pink pigmentation that's added to it, and we're going to look through all these different pieces, and I'm going to select something to place into this mold that I got from Designer Epoxy, and we're going to make a platter with this week. And I believe I'm going to add blue epoxy. I've got a couple of new colors that I want to try, and as we do this, I'm going to do something a little bit different this week also. After this introduction, I am not going to speak until we get to the conclusion this week. So we're going to go to bandsaw and we're going to clean it up and then vacuum chamber. I'm not going to use the pressure pot this week. I'm just going to use the vacuum chamber after I've cleaned this wood up to pull the air out of the wood and let it set. And we're just going to see how things work. I like to mix it up from time to time and do things a little bit different. So we'll see how not using the pressure pot affects things. And so once again, we'll go through all the steps. We'll get it turned, we'll get it sanded, we'll get the shiny, the tung oil added to it, and then we'll have a conclusion when we get to the end. So I hope you guys enjoy this week, and come on in closer and let me show you the piece that I'm going to use. I think you're going to like it. Look at this. I chose well, didn't I? This piece is spectacular. The cut edge shows off the box elder pink perfectly, and the live edge on the back is going to provide a beautiful contrast for the bottom of the platter. I'm looking forward to cleaning out all these wormholes so I can see how much more character is going to be added to what we already have. So now let's mark the piece to fit the silicone mold, so I know how to cut it on the bandsaw. And as I get ready to do this, I just want you guys to lay back on your sofa and welcome to my house of therapy this week. I hope you enjoy hearing the sounds at double, maybe triple time that I get to experience every day. So this will be a little bit different video than what I normally do. I hope you enjoy it. And when we get through, we'll come back and we will have a conclusion at the end. So let's head to the bandsaw now. Thank you guys. Hey everyone. So I hope that you've enjoyed the video this week. I hope that you enjoyed me not talking you all the way through it. And I hope that you had some fun listening to all the different sounds that I create when I'm getting to play on the lathe. Um, Looking at this platter, I can't tell you how happy I am with this. The Boxelder wood was just fantastic to begin with. I mean, like I said, it was scrap that a woodworker friend of mine could not use to make cutting boards, but it worked out perfectly for us. So I want you to come in just a little bit closer and let me show you what we have. As you can see with the light blue color that we blended in, and one of the things I didn't show in the video was the the white that I added to the blue to help create more swirl, but I think it turned out fantastic. Cleaning up all the wormholes that was in it was a bit of a challenge, and you can see on the back of it we named this one Pacific Ocean Magma. This piece to me, it just looked like when when the volcano off the coast of Hawaii was erupting a couple of years ago and all the magma was flowing into the ocean. That's just what I'm seeing when I look at this platter. So yeah, I think it turned out great. I did experiment. We did only use the vacuum chamber and we did not use the pressure pot. And even though it's thin, it's not as thick, it wasn't as deep of a pour. That's what I wanted to see if the pressure pot would have been any benefit, and absolutely it would have. I had to come back for quite a bit of this, and I didn't show video footage of it because it would just take time, but I used the UV cure resin that I get from Designer Epoxy and the curing light they send with it. I tinted it with the same color blue and touched up a lot of these wormholes to make sure that there was nothing hollow as I was going through. So there was a lot of meticulous behind the scenes work that went into this one in addition to what you guys saw in the video. Once again, can't be more happy with how this turned out. The dimensions on this, the plate itself measures 13.5 inches wide and it's almost 7/8 of an inch thick. So it's got some good thickness, some good bulk to create that surface area connection between the epoxy and the wood. I really love how the epoxy filled in the wood. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video also. And if you have, once again, I do hope that you'll subscribe to my channel and please give me a thumbs up. Those certainly help me out. So thank you again. Appreciate you hanging in there with me this week. And we will see what we're going to do for the next one. Thank you guys.